Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm gonna do a video while my other video is uploading. So I just did a video about taxes. I'm sure it'll be a real crowd pleaser, but honestly, it's something you all need to think about. So I did a video about that, and I think you can kind of get my personal stance from what I talk about. So, but you do what you want. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, yeah, real quick, I just want to say how blessed I am to have an audience that and have people I coach. You guys have been great. I've been working real hard for you. I'm trying to get that new list out by mid-month, as I've been doing. I was even thinking about, and this is something I was curious about, if I delivered, like one or two products a week, so they don't get old. They just deliver one or two products a week. I think that might be a cool thing. Might be hard to keep up with though. Um, but yeah, so straight up, what I'm let me just talk real quick about what I talked about in the video. Was just like, here's how it's been going for me personally. We've been doing really well, really good numbers for the competition being so high as it is. My competition has ramped up dramatically, like dramatically. But I have a lot of reviews. I'm tough to keep up with. I spend a ton on advertising. I'm getting my pictures redone, so I'm not messing around. I'm trying to dominate the market still. So my numbers have been about $1,600 on the average. Let's say 16 to 1,700 a day, but it's only because I had one bad day in there. I'd probably be closer to 1,800. But anyway, so let me talk about like what kind of profit I make off of an 1,800 day. So it sounds like a lot, and that's just one product. My other products are out of stock. That's just one product, with variations, but one product. So I'm making, revenue wise, 16, 1,700 a day. But how much of that do I actually get? So here's the thing. I kind of go by the rule of thirds. So if I'm getting a third of that, that's my take. However, I'm paying a ton in PPC. Nice part about that is I'll be able to write that off for my taxes. It's all the ad spending is you can write it off. So I'm going to get some of that back, but it clearly kills my margins, but that's okay because if I pump in $200, which is about what I've been doing daily, if I pump into 200 on one product, I know that sounds like a lot, but I'm getting back in return about 500 some dollars, right? Between 4 and 500, maybe even more sometimes. So I did the math today, and I'm gonna get back somewhere in the neighborhood of 550, give or take, depending on which ones I sold. But 500, no, 550. So if I get back 550 and I pay 200, I make $350. That's pretty dang good. So if I was able to make $300 a day or even more with my other products coming in, that's a good chunk of change. You make a decent living doing that, right? Now, will that continue? Will the competition catch up to me? These are things I think about. But for now, they're not. And for now, I'm spending. And I'm going to continue to do that as long as I can, have a nice foothold in the market. I'm not going to, stop spending because it brings me in profit every day of $300. Why would I stop spending? It doesn't make sense. So I could back off, and maybe I'll have a couple good days, and maybe I'll make money selling less units, but I'll lose rank potentially on a lot of the words. So right now I'm sponsoring on about 100 keywords. So plus I have product targeting as well. So it's getting me the sales. It's making me the profit. I'm ranking organically higher and higher because I keep making those sales. So I see no reason to stop it. I want to keep spending as I do. It's been my philosophy from the start, and I'll continue to do that. I just have to get enough money where I can float the inventory. Of course, it's been a challenge with the 200 limit. Now, if you're under that 200 limit and you're having issues, this is not something I can exactly endorse. However, there is a way around it. Thankfully, from a student, Lucian, one of the students, awesome tip, man, totally helped. You can get around it, and you can send in pretty much as you want. However, you could run a risk of the warehouse really getting on you about that, and you might be shut down temporarily to ship stuff in. So I'm not necessarily recommending it, but if you can get in 300 or 400 units instead of 200, I don't know, because some of the shipping plans I created before the limit came, and I can send those in. So the limit too, it doesn't seem to be updating. Like, what I mean by that is just it's not. I'm selling a ton of units, but it doesn't seem to recognize how many units I'm selling. It keeps telling me I have 30 days of stock, which reality of it is I have like 20 or 10 or 15. It's just not updating enough. So that means that I'm gonna run out of stock because it won't let me send any more in. So in that situation, maybe it is a good thing to do because by the time my stock gets in, I'll have available anyway. So something to think about. There is a way around it. I can help out all those I coach. I'd be happy to. Again, that was a tip from a student that I tried and it worked last night. So yeah. Anyway, if you guys have any other questions, hit me up on fbacommute@gmail.com. That's fbacommute@gmail.com. Also, you can check out my Patreon, FBA commute at Patreon/FBA commute, I believe it is. So check that out if you guys are interested in coaching. I think I'm about the limit though right now. I don't really want to take on more students, maybe one, but I've got too much going on, and honestly, I make enough with the business that I could do things. So I'm giving up my time, and I give a ton of time. Anybody I've coached that hits me up on Skype, they know I answer a lot, and I provide a lot of personal attention, and I love doing it. But it does take a ton of my time for what I get paid in return, and that's okay. Like, I'm helping people, it's good karma, and I'm hoping we can make a bunch of people have the life that I have right now, being able to do what you love. But my point is, I want to make sure I'm giving back in some respects. I do get paid, but for the time I'm putting in, it's like less than minimum wage is my point. So it's not exactly a lucrative business for the coaching end of it. Some people are very strict about it, and you kind of have to be if it's going to be a profitable business because there's only one of you, and I can't spread myself out too much. But some of you really respect my time. Other people, they need more help and they have more questions, and that's fine too. I'm happy to help. That's what I'm there for, and I want to be a big help to everybody. So, but keep in mind that it does take a lot of time to do that. So I don't know that I can take on any more students, nor would I want to, because my business is truly the main thing that's making me the money to be able to live day to day. And I'm not a millionaire, guys. I'm not making a ton of money. I'm not driving a Benz. It doesn't work that way. I have a ton of debt still, college debt. I have home debt. I have debt all over the place. I still have to pay, I still have to pay my mortgage. I still have to wake up every day. I got bills to pay like everybody else. I got to, go shopping. I got to pay my electric bill, all that stuff. So, just because I'm making a decent living doing this doesn't mean that I'm rich. At least not yet. That is the goal, to get there. But it's about the journey. I'm enjoying the journey every second of it. I love doing what I'm doing. So for me, I'm just happy to be where I'm at. Money is more the security and the security that provides to me that I don't have to ever worry about going back and doing that 9 to 5, which if I can help it and God willing, I'm not going to ever have to do that again. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope you get to where I get, where you're doing what you love for a living. And that's running an Amazon business or running a business in general. And yeah, I'm starting to try to branch out onto Walmart. I'm still working on that. I got denied. I'm going to try to reapply. I'm redoing my whole site and redoing my whole application for Walmart because it's a whole other avenue that's up and coming that I think you guys need to jump on now. And yeah, so I've been working hard on that. Been coaching and helping people. Been working a ton on my supplies and what's going on with my products. I have some new products that are launching. It's been a pain in the butt to get the listings done. So yeah, I'm just trying to get those products launched. I'm trying to come up with funding. I'm trying to coach. I'm trying to get approved for Walmart by trying to get my website, my stuff in order. So there's a lot going on right now. But I'd be happy to answer any questions if you guys email me, or for those of you, of course, that I coach, hit me up on Skype. And schedule your calls for this month, guys. I haven't seen anybody do that yet. Please, the sooner the better. I hope you guys have a great and blessed night. Thanks.